This year, I finished Dragon Age Inquisition again, and its DLC for the first time. Now, I've played the Veilguard for the second time. First as rogue, then as mage. But I can't shake the feeling this isn't Dragon Age anymore.
That's a damn shame.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
So what happens now?
The voices did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus. Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do. Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover it was you.
And that is all.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Will you be all right?
I am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
The magic of Dragon Age was always in the lore, the story, the world, and the characters. Choices mattered. You could shape who you were, be a hero, an asshole, even morally grey. The writing was dark, immersive, and sometimes harsh. The world felt alive and dangerous. You weren't just being told a story, you were living it.
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dreadwolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Arntam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
Rook, this is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored. Which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the demon of Veilguard-Dragon. He was the one who did those jobs.
Sending a demon to take down a god. Sounds like a plan.
It's a nonsense plan, but that's not important. Locanes de la Morte is dead.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Veilguard-Dragon is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Locanes. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Look.
In the Veilguard, your choices feel fake. You think you're deciding something, but the outcome is often pre-decided. Characters feel sanitized. The monsters, the world, even the stakes feel clean, like a Pixar movie. Not the grim, dark fantasy Dragon Age is supposed to be. It feels like this game was made to be a live surface game first, Dragon Age second. I kept asking myself, who is this game for? Watching established IPs and their audiences, then deciding to make something entirely different. Doesn't that feel like ego over respect for the fans? Some moments feel like a Marvel movie, written for broad appeal rather than depth. Dialogue with companions feels like therapy. There's no tension, no danger. Every chapter ends with a roundtable recap. Like the game thinks I'm a toddler being asked what I learned today. In past Dragon Age games, I couldn't wait to talk to companions. You could spend 100 hours just exploring conversations and lore. Here, there's nothing. And the difference becomes even clearer when you compare it to the Descent DLC from Inquisition. In the Descent, the way magic and dwarven lore are explained feels natural. You learn about magical elements of dwarven culture through dialogue, environmental clues, codex, entries, and interactions with characters. The world trusts you to connect the dots. It respects your intelligence. The lore isn't shouted at you. It's discovered. The Descent trusts players to piece together information from the environment, NPCs, books, and their own choices. That active engagement is classic Dragon Age. The Veilguard replaces discovery with direct exposition. Even when Harding or other companions explain lore, it feels clunky and overly explicit. Instead of uncovering something yourself or noticing subtle hints, the game tells you exactly what's happening. You don't uncover secrets or feel clever for figuring something out. The game hands it to you. Monsters feel tamed. Characters feel like they're wearing makeup. Blood, danger, consequences, gone. You can't choose who lives or dies in meaningful ways. Important events are constantly explained again and again. Hallard shows you a dock and explains what it's used for as if you're a child. seeing it for the first time. That's not immersion. That's hand-holding.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Even choices that are meant to be mean or morally complex get overridden. I once blamed a character for something, and the dialogue turned into support instead. Fake choices, fake consequences. That said, I want to be fair. The world is beautiful. The graphics are fantastic. Monster design is solid. The music is excellent. And the voice acting is strong. Solus is great. Varric is enjoyable to listen to. The Blight looks amazing. The gameplay is fun, especially on easy mode, since on hard enemies can feel too spongy.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Keep them in. Mayor's orders.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear it.
Everyone has to stay. We'll be rewarded. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers. To find out.
But none of that makes it Dragon Age.
Almost more.
The writing isn't complex, the world doesn't feel dangerous, there's no real fantasy weight. You're constantly being told everything instead of discovering it yourself. You don't feel lost, you don't need to think, you don't get to explore consequences or mysteries.
It isn't dangerous.
I can think
Look
of
at
an
this.
example or two that proves that. Solus.
I love games. I want developers, not just the ones who worked on the Veilguard, but everyone, to remember, challenge your players, surprise us, make us think, don't treat us like children. That's why we love video games. That's why I love Dragon Age. If you want to see what Dragon Age really is, play the old ones. The Veilguard has a good story and beautiful world design. It's just not Dragon Age.
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration.
I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, GPREVIEWS.
And so it shall.
successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
You're not proving anything by talking.